Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Good to be back in Melbourne. Welcome to the MCG. When they talk about great Tigers, the man to the right of me is always on the short list. Welcome, Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dan. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
Today, the Swans versus the Hawks. The first quarter has begun.
The best and fastest way to learn a sport is to watch and imitate a champion. So people at home take note.
Deft touch from Tippett. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Able to grab it on the half volley. Tippett with the punch. With the ball now. Papley with the pickup. The kick spins off in the wrong direction. O'Mara plays a strong tackle and forces the ball to spill free. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. Franklin getting his first right there. The bounces straight up and down. Tapped by Tippett. Heaney on the ball at the moment. Strong mark by Stratton. Played on. Hastily kicked. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Smith has an elite ability to elevate off the ground. He claims the ball. He plays it on. He sends it to an empty space.
Shot at goal by Bruce. Nice kick. Well, they nailed that badly needed goal. Can they shift momentum back in their favour? And look at that bounce. Tippett with the first touch. Lucky bounce collected. Kicked in a flurry. Nice contested mark by Roughhead. Richard, what are his chances from here?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
50 metres from home. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal! The Hawks have scored the last 2 goals. Hawthorn up by 1 goal.
Roughhead. He's just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class.
Mitchell slams it on the boot. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp, and it's rushed across the line for a behind.
Alia is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. Kept his composure then. Sicily lining up with the goals. He gets boot to the ball. Great hands. He slams that on the boot. Great grab over the top.
Here's a chance for Mitchell. Rioli offers him a lead. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. He's tried to do too much with that kick. Edwards looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Sydney just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result finding themselves losing the contest.
One down by Tippett. Gathered by Hanbury. And the mark will be paid. Papley just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He should have no problem kicking this one through.
Going for goal number 1. That ball's travelling. He's rammed that one into the woodwork. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of the Swans.
Frawley can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Hartung plays it on, sending it on its way. Strong mark there. Gibson puts his boot on it.
Tippett not even close to getting a hit out. You might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Scoops up the ball. Takes possession. Choose to kick it. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession.
It's tapped down nicely. Papley gets the ball. If he kicks this, the scores are level. Sydney are on top of Hawthorn.
Frawley boots it. Smith has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He hand passes the ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. A great effort. Works it across the ground. Catch by Tippett.
Tippett has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. He decides to play it on. Mitchell kicks it, Tippett marks it.
Send the top in, big fella. Great grab. Reed getting into position for the kick. A monster kick will be required from here. Great mark. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He kicks it. It's going. Unbelievable. The Swans in the lead. Look at that bounce.
Tippett has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. Burgoyne slams the ball to his boot. Alia with the spill. It's been put out on the full and the ball is out of play. Lining it up with the goal now. Gunston shoots for goal, misses far behind.
They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Over the top of the pack. He surely won't miss from this distance. He kicks it. Out of bounds near the goal. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Big thump from McAvoy, gets off a wobbly kick. Mills with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. His first possession. He surely won't miss from this distance. He boots it. Going. Franklin. He's bagged a couple now. Important kick here, and he's got it. Sydney by a goal. The ball is bounced. McAvoy punches it. Has it now. Burgoyne sends it to open space. The corner almost at an end. Kicks it across the ground. Takes it well. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. That brings us to the end of the quarter. And here's the start of the second term.
Football doesn't build character, it reveals it.
Big leap. The ball in the hands of Mitchell. McAvoy finds his man on the move. Coughed up by Gunston. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Jones catches it. He plays on. Puts boot to ball. Edwards catches.
Edwards is just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class. Puts boot to ball. Good mark. He plays on. Roughhead takes a contested mark.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 30 metres from home. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Goal for goal now.
Roughhead can be forced onto any side and he's still just as competent.
Tippett with the first touch. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Rioli runs past and gets the ball. Going for goal number 1. Chalk up a goal for Hawthorn. Rioli can sniff out a goal like a forest animal.
Rioli puts on his kicking boots and instantly has the ability to win a game off his own boot.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Tippett kicks it out of congestion. Franklin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Chance to level the score. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean. And the ball goes out of bounds. He wants to play on. Duray being paid a free there. He plays on. Hastily kicked. Hard time. Had it, lost it. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
It's an absolute gimme from this angle.
45 metres out. The Swans get a goal. Goal for goal now. And there's the bounce. First hand's important. Sicily picks up the bouncing ball. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Burgoyne, feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. A great effort. He opts to play on. Sicily throws it clear as day. Mills lines it up. delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt.
McAvoy has been inspiring to his teammates. His tackles and his hits can be devastating. I've seen a lot of casualties in the rooms after a match as a direct result from him. He's blocked it. Frawley boots it. That's a mark. Burgoyne plays on. He boots it. Sicily marks the ball.
Kicks hurriedly. The contest, no match for him.
Smith just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. It's played on. Mills puts his boot on it.
A taunt from Edwards. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. He hand passes the ball, gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Great mark over the pack. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
Too far out to score, surely. Gunston with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Gets boot to leather. Grundy has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Grundy is an intelligent footballer and I love watching him. He is great at dragging his opponent over to a one-on-one and creating ineffective two-on-one situations. He grabs it. O'Meara kicks it. There's no contest for that mark.
Now do you think he can kick this one, Richard?
An elite footballer should slot this every time, Dennis.
He's on a 30-degree angle. Hawthorn with a marginal one-goal lead. The ball has been bounced. Guided by McAvoy. Kennedy on the ball at the moment. Frawley looking to make them pay for that turnover. Frawley decides to play on. Frawley sends one up towards the wing. Jones read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Parker read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. He has space for an easy mark. Franklin in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. A chance to even the scores right here. Sydney get a goal. Richo, this match keeps getting better and better.
Franklin's just got a lot of tricks in the bag which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel.
Choose to kick it. Hanbury, the better man there. Gets boot to leather. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. This is a great angle to kick from. He kicks it. He holds his breath. Brilliant goal. Heaney can sniff out a goal like a forest animal. Only one goal the difference. The Swans can't afford to get too comfortable here. McAvoy, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from the guy wearing makeup. Edwards starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side.
Frawley has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. Rioli gets the catch, he opts to play on. Sending it on its way. Alia marks the ball.
Heads up the corridor. Grundy with an easy mark. He plays on. Sends it on its way. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Boots it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. O'Meara wants to play on. Siren sounds to end the quarter. There's the siren to start the second half.
Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision.
He takes control of the loose ball. Franklin over the top. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Having a big day going for goal number 4. Chalk up a goal for Sydney. Goal number 4, and I'm sensing there'll be another, or maybe even more, given the opportunities he's getting. Definitely palm to advantage. He has the ball. McAvoy is streaming past and gets the footy. Sicily with no time to delay with that kick. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. The Hawks won't be so desperate after that goal. First hand's important. With the ball now. Chips it down towards half forward. Strong mark. He chooses to play on. Jurade is streaming past and gets the footy. A lot of possessions for him. He gives the ball away. The ball spills to Parker.
Parker is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. Tip it, scoops up the ball. Tip it, shoots for goal. Gets the loose ball. He picks up the loose ball.
Frawley slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Mitchell plays it on. Tippett aims for his man on the ground. Gibson is able to grab it on the half volley. Puts boot to ball. Great mark.
Frawley is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions. Lining it up with the goal now. He opts to play on. Gee, a long kick there. That's a mark. Edwards by hand. He wants it back. He kicks the ball.
That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Hodge has the ball. He kicks the ball out of congestion. And he stepped over the boundary line. The boundary umpire will throw it in. Look at the big eaters. They're doing their exercise now as this ball comes into play. Tippett mistimes the handball. He takes control of the loose ball. Hand passed by Hodge. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Takes the mark all by himself.
Grundy is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions. He slams that on the boot. Reed takes the mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Reed shoots for goal. It's in the air. Reed kept his cool and it pays off. Sydney are in front.
The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. McAvoy timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. Birchall hand passes it. He runs into the goal. Catch by Franklin. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Franklin takes a shot at goal. Sydney add one to their tally. The Swans leading 3 goals the difference. The bounce is straight up and down. Tippett with the punch. Reed with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. The contest no match for him. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
Not much of an angle. Should be an almost certain goal.
The Swans have scored the last 2 goals. The Swans by 4 goals.
Franklin is the man to go to. He thrives on pressure. Give him the ball and he just does the rest.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Franklin watches as it leaves his boot. Sydney by 5 goals. The bounce is straight up and down.
Tippett is superb with his ruck work. Once his eyes are locked onto the ball, there's little chance he won't get a fist to it. Sending it on its way. Rowan with the mark, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. He gets boot to the ball. Franklin takes the mark, lining it up with the goal now.
He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here. The Swans by 6 goals. The ball bouncing well. McAvoy, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. A great effort. Rowan lining up. Too far out to score, surely. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Rowan takes aim for goals. All eyes are watching. He decides to play on. Gibson slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. A set shot on a 45-degree angle for Canterbury. Kicks it. Caught by Reed. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Would you back him in from here, Richo?
I would expect him to get this, Dennis.
35 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees.
Frawley is just such a great kick that he doesn't have to have many possessions to tear a side apart. Put the ball in his hands and he'll hit your lace out every time. It's been cut off. Parker kicks it. Gibson catches it. He kicks the ball. Edwards with the ball.
Works it across the ground. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Hawthorn have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. McAvoy marks it. He plays on with it. Puts boot to ball. Puopolo takes the mark.
He plays on now. Kicked in a flurry. Kept alive under pressure. Smith kicks. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Jones. Hand pass by Aaliyah. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Parker gives the ball to the man on the run. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
Even when you've played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates.
Out of bounds near the goal. The ball will be thrown in. Umpire lets it loose. Tippett guides it. Kennedy on the ball at the moment. Rioli just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Down goes Jones. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Catch by Birchall. He plays on. Gibson onto the ball with the quick hands. A rushed kick. The mark missed by Grundy. Kicked by Smith. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. A solid mark from Edwards. Gets boot to leather. Great grab. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Reed hammers the ball for goal. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Reed puts them further in front. The ball is bounced. Big thump from McAvoy. Burgoyne hand passes out to space. Gathers the ball. Handball short. He's a long kick. Gibson takes the mark. He wants to play on. Goes by hand. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Stratton.
Even though the Hawks are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
And that torp has gone supernova. Nice mark there. Rampy slams it on the boot. Caught. He wants to play on. Roughhead claims it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Roughhead executes the goal well. The Hawks won't be so desperate after that goal.
Hawthorn have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
He gives the ball a mighty roost.
Parker is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. Mills takes the opportunity.
Gibson sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Mitchell gives the ball to the man on the run. He kicks quickly. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Hastily kicked. Solid catch. Roughhead setting his sights on the goals. They really need a goal on the board now. Great mark under pressure. Smith plays on. Puopolo with the football. He has the ball. This game is slowly slipping out of their grasp. They must convert here. Aaliyah kicks it outside the defensive 50. Mills got under it.
Sydney could just been so dominant in the marking contests, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He gets boot to the ball. Smith gets the interception on the bounce. Puts boot to ball.
He has space for an easy mark. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Bruce going for number 2. It's going. Perfect kick. The Hawks won't be so desperate after that goal. Tippett knocks it down the field. Burgoyne has the ball. He's got the footy in his hands.
The Swans are just absolutely dominating the clearances. No doubt that's why they're winning. Parker takes the opportunity. Kennedy handballs to space. O'Meara puts his boot on it. Strong mark there.
Roughhead wants to play on. Roughhead slots the goal. Well, they've stemmed the flow with that goal, but they need to carry that momentum on if they're going to avoid the floodgates bursting. Big thump from Tippett. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. He wins the contest. Durate was hit with such force that he couldn't hold on to the footy.
Well, it's no wonder Sydney are leading. They're playing smart footy and they've been careful not to hand over unnecessary free kicks. Franklin sinks the needed goal. The Swans go out in front over at the Hawks.
The bounce straight down. Tippett nicely outclassing McAvoy. He lays off the pass. Nicely intercepted by Kennedy. Heaney takes it well. Gets boot to leather. Gets spoiled.
Gibson has been inspiring to his teammates. His tackles and his hits can be devastating. I've seen a lot of casualties in the rooms after a match as a direct result from him.
It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Lining up the goal now. 35 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. It's going. That's a very well executed goal. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. The bounce is straight up and down. McAvoy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Here's the final scores. Sydney 93 versus the Hawks 57. It's all said and done. It's real and it's been fun.